Alright, I've been asked by some of you guys how to part out a chicken, so I decided to make a video on how I do it. So this is how we sell our chickens. They're in the bag. We start by cutting this off like that. Alright, I got rid of that bowl. Then you, this part is pretty self-explanatory. You take the bag off. Throw that away. Sugar in there, Nick. Alright, next step is to take the leg quarters off. You just kind of hold it like this. Cut the skin. And then I try to take as much meat onto the thigh piece as I can. So you just kind of pull that like that. You can see this right here. You want to cut that in with the thigh. Don't leave that on the back, because it's essentially wasted if you leave it on the back. And then you can kind of see you just cut in the valley, and it'll come off of there. Same thing with down here. You want to cut this so that you keep all that good meat with the thigh. You don't want to leave it on the back. And there you go. And then to separate the thigh from the leg, and this is something you just kind of find out in time, but you just got to cut right into the valley of it, and you'll find where that joint is. You feel around for it. It's not hard to cut through when you find it. Okay, next is the wing. I'll start up here like this. Again, you just kind of learn how to feel for that bone. I'm not very good at this one yet. There it is, right there. And then you want to take this chunk of meat right here with the wing. It doesn't really come off when you cut the breast off. And there's no reason not to bring that with the wing. And don't leave it on here. On this one, if you part out the wing, same kind of thing as the thigh. Set the feel around for the joint. Yep, when you find it, you'll know. Yep, kind of. There you go. There's your drummy and your I can't remember what that's called.
Wing.
No, it's not called a wing. It's called something else. All right, let's do the other side. Do the other side. Same thing. I'm looking to see that piece of meat right there is right here. Just cut around it. You want to take that with. Same thing on the bottom side. Want that meat to come with. Pop the bone out and just finish cutting all the way through. Just right in the valley of it there. Okay, do the other wing. Go. Okay, now to part out the breasts. There's two different ways you can do this. You can do bone on or boneless. I'm going to show you how to keep the bone on. You just cut the backbone out. Just get your shears. the backbone out of it. And then you cut the breastbone right up the middle. We don't need this chunk of fat on here. I don't know what side I've cut on. Is the wishbone there. Okay, so here's the finished parted out chicken. I got all the frame, the backbone, and the wingtips are in a bag. They'll be frozen and made into chicken stock at a later date. So you got your wings, legs, thighs, and here's your breasts. These are bone in right now. But we put all this back in the bowl here, and I'll show you how to make it boneless, skinless and boneless, which is the way we normally eat them. I'm making chicken strips after this, out of this one, so we don't need the bone or the skin on them. You save the skin, save the bone piece out of the breast, make stock out of it. Nothing goes to waste. Okay, so there's the wishbone that I cut earlier, right there. There's your tender, chicken tender, and then here's the breast meat. You could do this while it was on the frame, or you can cut it off the frame with the shears and do this after. Doesn't matter. It's a little bit easier to do this part when it's left on the frame, but you guys get the idea. There's that. Okay, and there's the tender. As they get ready to be made into chicken strips. And then here's the half of the breastplate. Save that for making stock. I'm going to do the other one here. There's that wishbone. I can feel it. Can't grab it out of there though. It's in there. There you go. Ready to cook with. Said, this gets put in the freezer till we get a whole bunch of them. Make stock out of them. And the rest of this we're going to eat tonight and tomorrow. Alright, one more time. This is the end result. This is completely parted out chicken. Here Here's all the bones and the skin and the chunks of fat and everything. Here's your wings, legs, thighs, and breasts, and then here's the tenders. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.